Hi, it's Goddess Cecilia, and welcome to Dive Deeper. Today we're going to explore how to talk to our doctors, our primary care physicians, about our sexual health. Now, the truth is, there's a lot of hurdles in seeing a doctor. You have to make sure that you can find one. If you have insurance, that will take your insurance, and if you don't have insurance, you need to find one that is affordable, that's local to you, that's accessible. There are tons of different alternatives to finding a Western medicine doctor. There's different indigenous medicinal practices, East Asian and Southeast Asian medicinal practices. And if you did want to go the Western medical route, there's always local clinics, there's the urgent care, though, you know, you're not necessarily going to get a lot of the personalized, long-term information that you might get with a primary care physician. But here's the thing. Most doctors are not actually going to bring up your sexual health unless there was something really specific that would impact it. Most doctors, most primary care physicians only really get about 8 to 10 hours of sexual health education in all of their years of medical school. And that is woefully inadequate. And a lot of times it is really catered to like specific issues like urological issues, gynecological issues, reproductive health issues. But pleasure is part of sexual health. So it's really important to talk to our doctors about it. And it's really important for our doctors to know how to talk about it and know how to refer out if they needed to do so. This lack of education could potentially mean that your primary care physician, your doctor, isn't actually comfortable talking about your sexual health. But I want to put the power back in your hands. The most important thing to remember is that you are the best advocate for your own body, and you really, truly know your body best. Now, I want to put a quick caveat to folks who are basically going to use that kind of terminology to turn it over on its head and try to be really like anti-vaccine about it. Because the one thing that people seem to miss in that whole component of knowing our bodies best is also knowing that our bodies aren't working in a silo. We don't live in a vacuum. We interact with tons of other people, and our health can most definitely affect other people's health. So it's not just about our own health, it's about the public health in general. All right, so back to what I was saying about you knowing your body best. It really is true, right? Like, you have a grasp on what your day-to-day experiences are, what your body feels like every day when something doesn't feel right, when something doesn't feel like your typical day-to-day body. It might feel really daunting to be the expert of your own body, especially when we really put doctors and physicians on this very high pedestal. If they're going to be professionals, they're also going to know when they are not the right person for you to be talking to. Being an expert doesn't mean that you have all the answers. Being an expert also means knowing that there are other resources out there that are available, doing the research to learn more for ourselves and for our clients. All of that is still really within the expert territory. So as I said before, one of the best things that your doctor can do if they are not well versed in what you need is to refer you out to a specialist who can take care of your specific questions and needs. Now, if you need some more help with how to phrase these questions to your doctor, here are some examples. Could you tell me how this treatment / medication / procedure might affect my sexual health? I have some questions concerning my sexual health. Can I ask you about that? So my sexual health is really important to me, and I'm feeling like I'm having this insert issue here, specific issue happening. Is this something you can advise me on or help with, or is there a specialist that you could refer me to? Remember, you're 100% allowed to ask these questions and more. If you want to expand your knowledge about your sexual health, head on over to GoddessCecilia.com and follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok at GoddessCecilia.